Hello friends, I hope you're doing swell and welcome back to my channel. So today is my birthday and I want to spend my cozy birthday morning with actually building a she shed. Me and my husband Kendall are about to move and I am posting all of that content like the moving, and then of course I'll be doing like the cozy like at home and different kind of content like that for like vlogs and TikToks. So I'll have that link down below, but I'll be having my own she shed. So I found the perfect like inspo of a tiny house mixed with like a she shed converter on Pinterest, and I really wanted to build it for today since it's my birthday. But anywho, let's get over into the game and let's actually build this thing out. Hello friends, so I have been on a kick with creating these tiny homes. I feel like if you were a newbie beginner like me and you're watching other simmers and you really want to build something bigger, I feel like practice makes perfect, and making these small homes have been so important with learning the fundamentals of building within The Sims, because it can seem really simple and then it ends up getting really complicated, especially I find out when you get over to the roof. So these tiny homes have been helping me kind of do a more simple roof plan, and a lot of the bigger simmers that I watch on like a daily basis, some of them always stress about doing a simple roof because it looks a little bit more realistic than having all of these different pieces of roofs, which can get a lot more complicated, especially when you start bringing in like ladders, platforms, and things along that nature. And this one is a little bit different. I typically have been finding really cute she sheds off of Pinterest. If you're looking for inspiration for pretty much anything, Pinterest is always my go-to place. But me and my husband are currently selling our condo and moving into a bigger house. So I've been kind of documenting that process over on my lifestyle YouTube channel, as well as like my TikTok and stuff, which I'll have linked down below if you want to get like a behind the scenes of like what I've been up to and all the other things I'm doing, like corporate life, travel, and everything along those lines. But anywho, we are getting a she shed actually. Well, it's just like a regular shed, and I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in it because the new house has so much storage, like in the attic and like in a little outhouse. So they have this dedicated she shed that they built on the back of the house. It's a little separated, but it's like a new built addition and it's pretty big. So I was thinking of maybe doing like cozy hobbies or something like that. But when I was doing this she shed, it made me realize that like I have so much room to like be creative, and maybe I can put an office out there, or maybe we can just do some cozy hobbies as well, or we can even split it up because since it's just me and my husband as well as our dog, we have a lot of room in the house. So we'll have our own offices, which I'm so excited about because that means that I can start streaming. Now, I've been talking about streaming for quite some time just because it's been one of like my goals for the past couple of years, and I always kind of talk myself out of it. Either I started and I just get a little discouraged because if you know, when you're like streaming and there's no one on the stream, it can be a little awkward talking to yourself. But I have to get out that mindset of like, I'm streaming because I really want to play a challenge, or I'm streaming because I really want to build something a little bit different, or I'm streaming just because I want to have like a cozy hangout session. So getting into this new house and having my own dedicated office that has such incredible lighting, I'll have a big enough room to do like my hobbies, my work from home on the days that I do work from home, and then also like my YouTube content. So not only like my lifestyle and my TikTok, but also to my Sims 4 channel, which I am just so excited about. So with having my own like creative space, and since we're on the Doing Swell Sims channel, I'm excited because I have so many new video ideas that I really want to do, and then also completing some that we've been kind of hammering out. I think in the next few videos we'll probably be done with the checklist challenge, and then also maybe we'll be done with like the one lot neighborhood. We have one more sim to do, which is our final one, and I'm so excited about it. And then we can kind of knock those off of the like Sims videos that we've been doing, and then we can go back to like the Let's Make Over the Townies, which is one of my favorite series. I do want to start off in a new world, so that should be a lot of fun as well. Let me know what kind of world you think that we should start off next. We've been doing San Myshuno, and I'm trying to hold on to those last bit of the apartments because there's something about the San Myshuno Sims and the apartments just makes me so happy, and I just want to like savor the last bit. So I think I might kind of jump around, and maybe we can go to like cottage living and do some cozy builds over there. But after that, we can also continue the she shed, and that'll be like speed builds and also just like cozy builds where I can just chit chat and we can kind of take our time with building it together. And then of course, I've gotten a few comments, not that my channel is huge by any means, but I've gotten some comments on my first Not So Berry video as well as the second one, because I think there's only 3 episodes up right now. And someone was like, where's episode 4? And I was like, oh, well, I didn't think people really liked the Not So Berry challenge, but when I'm looking at it back on my channel, it does pretty well. So I'm guessing people do like it. Maybe because I've watched Sims 3 Not So Berries, Sims 4 Not So Berries. I was just like, people have seen it and done it. It's only so much you can do with the challenge. So I'm thinking we still play the Not So Berry, but maybe not in video form. Maybe we can make that a stream thing. And I'm thinking of streaming on YouTube anyway, just because it's an easier platform for me to understand. And as we grow a little bit as well, maybe we can think about expanding over to Twitch, because I do have a Twitch channel for doing swell. It's just a little daunting, like I said, going over to that platform. There's legit like no one there, and I'm just like talking to myself. So I have to be in the right mind space, which I feel like I would be in the new house in my office, because I can just turn off like the gaming analytics on Twitch and we can just sit down and play the Not So Berry, and I can just kind of chit chat like I'm doing right now. But as well with the Not So Berry challenge, we do have the Growing Together Let's Play, and I'm basically just playing through all of the packs at kind of random, and that can be a ongoing kind of like Let's Play series that we do on this channel. I think I might change it to short lifespan, because I know Lil Simsy calls it like the Nightmare Legacy Challenge, but having things on short lifespan just makes it so much more interesting, especially since I am notorious for starting families, starting a Let's Play, and then I get bored of them after a minute. But playing through each pack through our Growing Together or our Seasons of Life, which is like the official title I deem for that Let's Play series, we're playing through each and every pack. And if I do it on short lifespan, we can play it a little bit more faster, and then we can get through some of those aspirations as well. So I think that'll be fun to incorporate into the new channel, as well as like into another new series. But I love the way that this house turned out. I feel like I actually need to use it over in my checklist challenge. I don't know if you've seen that like little series that I'm doing on my channel, but my sim is currently living in a micro home because they get the best benefits that way. Tiny living is like one of the best packs, hands down recommend, because there's so many perks. It comes with some really decent furniture as well. It just helps, especially if you're playing like a rags to riches type of lifestyle, is what I'm kind of doing with that checklist challenge as well. But we just moved over into Hitford on Bagley, and I built like the crappiest little tiny home, and it's just not cute. But as I'm like doing the voiceover for this and like editing it after I filmed it, I'm like, maybe I should make my sim out to get her this little house and download it. So I think I'm going to do that after I finish up today's like little voiceover over our speed build. But I feel like this house just is so cute, and it's boho, and a lot of the packs that I use complement each other very, very well. So you'll see a little bit of Jungle Adventure, Nifty Knitting. We have some Tiny Living, and I think we also have some Parenthood as well. Those packs kind of complement each other, and then we have a little bit of essence of like the Snowy Escapes, some of the rugs. We have Horse Ranch, we have Growing Together. So I just use all of the packs. I know for me personally, I love it when people use every single pack that I have, because even if I get it off the gallery, I can still download it, and then I can just replace the things that they use with something that I have in my game. But I do love a good challenge, and that comes with doing those limited pack builds, which I feel like I haven't done this just yet on my channel, but maybe coming up soon I should actually do a base game tiny home challenge. But it couldn't really be tiny home because we can't use like the tiny home, but maybe we can just use like the essence of it to see how many squares we have, or whatever it is, and then we can take that off and then just build like a base game house. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But finishing off this build with some last minute details, just trying to make sure everything kind of flows. It's a lot of like creative space, but it also allows for the Sims to route around. But I am really excited by the way that this tiny house looks like. I'm slowly adding things over into my gallery, so feel free to check that out. Like I said, I'm slowly adding things as they come, but if there's something that you like on the channel, just feel free to just message me randomly on one of my videos and I'll try to upload that as soon as possible. But thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure it's fun things like give it a big old like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, as well as press that bell notification so you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Until next time, friends, I hope you're doing swell. See you soon.